Welcome back to the ALEX and Ava Podcast, your friendly space to learn authentic English through real conversations. Ava, why is learning introduction so crucial for English beginners?
Great question, Alex. Knowing how to introduce yourself is the foundation of any new relationship. It's the first step to making friends, networking, or even just feeling confident in a new country. Mastering this builds your language skills and social confidence.
Absolutely. And today's episode will guide listeners through greetings, self-introductions, and polite conversation starters. We'll break down key phrases and offer practice so everyone can join in regardless of their starting level.
Exactly. And we'll keep things slow and clear, perfect for learners. Plus, we'll explain not just what to say, but why these phrases matter. Let's dive in and make meeting people in English feel easy and natural.
Let's begin with greetings. Ava, what are the most common ways to say hello in English, and why are they important?
The basics are hi, hello, or even hey. These words might seem simple, but they set a friendly tone right away. For instance, hi, I'm Alex, is short, warm, and approachable, which helps the other person feel at ease.
That's true. People often underestimate how much a genuine greeting can impact a first meeting. Did you know that research by Harvard Business Review shows first impressions form within the first 7 seconds of interaction?
Yes, and starting with a smile and a clear hi communicates positivity. In some cultures, greetings are more formal, but in English-speaking contexts, these short greetings are the norm, making them a safe choice everywhere.
So, listeners, practice saying, "Hi, I'm your name." It's simple but powerful for making new connections. Now that we've greeted someone, what should come next in a clear self-introduction?
After your name, adding details like your hometown or occupation gives context. For example, I'm from Mumbai or I'm a student. These statements tell the listener a bit about you and invite them to share too.
That's right. Giving information about where you're from or what you do is like opening a door for further conversation. Plus, it's a universal way to find common ground.
Exactly. And don't worry about making it complicated. Even saying, I live in Ahmedabad or I work as an engineer is perfect. Over time, you can add more details as your language skills grow.
Once you've introduced yourself, what's the best way to keep the conversation going, Ava?
Asking simple questions like, what's your name? Or where are you from? Shows interest and encourages the other person to talk. In fact, questions are like bridges that connect two people.
Great analogy. And remember, what do you do can mean a job or studies, making it a versatile question for any setting.
Exactly. It's polite and makes the conversation balanced. Studies show that people who ask questions are perceived as more likable, so don't be shy to ask.
Let's put these phrases into action with a short role play. Ava, ready to demonstrate?
Absolutely. I'll start. Hi, I'm Ava. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Ava. I'm Alex. Where are you from?
I'm from Ahmedabad in India. What about you?
I'm from the United States. What do you do?
I study English every day. See how these simple exchanges create a friendly connection?
Let's break down some vocabulary from our role play. Ava, can you explain nice to meet you for our listeners?
Nice to meet you is a polite way to express happiness when meeting someone new. It's commonly used in both formal and casual settings.
And where are you from? Is a question about someone's hometown or country, right?
Exactly, Alex. It helps you learn about someone's background. Similarly, what do you do? Asks about their job or studies. These phrases are building blocks for small talk.
Listeners, repeating these phrases will help you remember and use them confidently in future conversations. Let's practice together. I'll say a phrase and you repeat after me. Ava, could you lead us?
Of course. Hi, I'm your name. Now you try. Pause. I'm from your city. And again, pause.
Great job. Next, let's ask some questions together. What's your name? Pause.
Where are you from? Pause. What do you do? Pause. Fantastic. Practicing these out loud builds muscle memory for speaking.
Now, let's step it up with a more interactive exercise. I'll say a line, and you respond as if we're meeting for the first time.
Hi, I'm Alex. What's your name? Pause for response.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Pause.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you do? Pause.
Very nice. This is how a real introduction flows. So practicing it prepares you for actual conversations. Learning English is a journey, and repetition is your best friend. Ava, how can listeners stay motivated as they practice these introductions?
Celebrate small successes, like saying your introduction without looking at notes. Try using these phrases with classmates, friends, or even in front of a mirror. Each time you practice, you build confidence and fluency.
And remember, mistakes are part of learning. Every English speaker started somewhere, so keep going and don't be discouraged by small errors.
Exactly. Progress comes from daily practice and a positive attitude. Keep smiling and use every opportunity to introduce yourself in English.
Once you're comfortable with introductions, how can learners expand the conversation naturally, Ava?
Good question. Use follow-up questions like, do you like living in their city? Or, what hobbies do you have? This shows genuine interest and keeps the conversation engaging.
That's a great tip. Adding details or stories about yourself also encourages your partner to share more. For example, I love playing soccer. How about you?
Exactly. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to move from introductions to real friendships. Remember, every long conversation starts with a simple hello.
Let's recap. Today we covered greetings, self-introductions, polite questions, and tips for natural conversation. Ava, any final advice for our listeners?
Keep practicing every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Use these phrases whenever you can. Subscribe to our podcast for more lessons, and most importantly, believe in yourself.
Well said. Learning a language is about progress, not perfection. We're cheering you on every step of the way.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for learning with us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more beginner-friendly English practice. Remember, learning English is a journey. Keep going and don't give up.